Let me tell you, when you start making money as a man, do these three things. If you don't want to regret your future, just do these three things I want to talk about. Number one is reduce flirting. Reduce the way you buy expensive things. Reduce that partying life, that balling. They call it balling, going to clubs. Reduce your spending on women. All these things put up together, that's number one. Reduce them, because these are the things that brings men down. A lot of people that are broke today, go and check their history. That's people, they have the opportunity of making it big, but they refuse to save for the future. Okay? You know, say women know they finish. So if you keep spending, you keep spending, you can never save. And once you're into that balling life, clubbing life, any day you don't go, it's like you're not going to survive. And let me tell you the two things you're going to do when you start making money. Make investment an addiction. Saving an addiction. You need to be addicted to it. Because if you don't, it is going to disturb you. Yes. Make it an addiction. Let's say maybe in a month, you're earning like $200. Make sure that once you earn this $200, you know what you're going to do? Divide it. Take the $100. Save. From that $200, it's now remaining $100. Isn't it? From that $100 again, divide it again and save. That is the only way you can make it, especially if you're just a beginner. If you don't save, it will be very difficult. If you don't save, it's not going to be easy to get to that destination. Me, I save. I advise my people to save. I advise my children to save. Even though we know that responsibilities will always make it look as if maybe you are not saving. But the truth is that if you don't save, you will not be able to achieve so many things. That is the only way you can achieve them. The number three things you have to do, try to invest into the future. You know, when you invest into the future, you know, it will now make you to comfortably afford those things. Those expensive things you're supposed to buy now. Forget about them. Then that time, maybe in the next 7 years, 5 years, when you have invested to a certain level, then you can comfortably purchase those things. Since women are your problems, you get them because you have the money. Since if making projects, but mind you, you see yourself, if you feel that because you have saved and then you want to start trading, investing on women, that money that you have saved for the past 10 years, 15 years, everything can just go down. So just be very careful. But what I'm trying to say, that when you save into the future, those things you were not able to purchase, or you were supposed to use, rather than you using that your capital to purchase those things, you will now purchase them freely, comfortably, without stress, with your profit. That is why when you see a lot of people walking, they don't want to buy a car. Some myopic people were like, see this one, can't even afford a car. Don't mind them, they don't know your plans. See, and let me tell you, you don't need to be a millionaire before you start saving. That is